This video is for educational purposes only. Government of Nepal, Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Curriculum Development Center, Sanathimi, Bhaktapur.
Saints and Sages of Nepal. Bright star of a dark village. Mahaguru Falgunand. The author of this is Suman Pokharel. Nepal is a country with diverse ethnic groups, and many great personalities from these communities have played vital roles in advancing Nepali society. Likewise, various spiritual leaders have significantly contributed to guiding society on the right path. Mahaguru Falgunanda, born into the Kirati community, was one such guru. Falgunanda was born in Elam district, Mechi zone, in 1942 BS. He was born into a Limbu family and was originally named Nardwaj Lingdan. In his village, people used to call him Falamsingh. Falamsingh faced hardships from an early age. His mother passed away when he was still a child. As soon as he was old enough to walk properly, he became a shepherd. His father was often away from home in search of work, and he had to live with his stepmother, doing all the household chores. When Falamsingh was still young, his parents left him in the village and moved elsewhere. He then started living with his uncle and aunt. However, their nature did not align well with him. To survive, he started raising chickens, but as a vegetarian, he never consumed them. At the age of 18, he went to Lhasa, Tibet, to work as a potter. No matter what kind of work he had to do, he never gave up. In his family and society, there were no educated people. His relatives were often intoxicated with alcohol, and no one was interested in religious or spiritual practices. Seeing his family and community drowning in alcoholism, he felt frustrated. In search of work, Falamsingh later went to Burma and joined the military. Even while working as a soldier, his mind was always inclined towards meditation and worship. Due to his devotion, he became known as the meditative Havaldar. One day, while bathing in the Irrawaddy river in Burma, he encountered a saint named Madhunandan, a Nepali spiritual guru. Falamsingh spent a long time in spiritual discussions with him and eventually took spiritual initiation from him. After this, he became known as Falgunanda Saraswati Satyangma. Saints and sages never stay in one place for long. They travel to different places, spreading messages of truth. Following this tradition, Falgunanda left his military career and started traveling to various pilgrimage sites. Wherever he went, he preached about social service, education, compassion, and non-violence. After many years, Falgunanda returned to his homeland to improve his community. He constructed temples and built several dharmashalas, spiritual rest houses. He also organized a massive public gathering for the first time to eliminate social evils. Many Kiratis from the eastern region of Nepal gathered to listen to him. Hearing Falgunanda's words, the Kirati people were astonished. They gradually started believing in his teachings. They pledged to give up alcohol, meat consumption, and other bad habits, focusing instead on spirituality and worship. Falgunanda was a spiritually enlightened teacher with yogic powers. It is said that during fire rituals, rain would pour from the ritual fire itself. When landslides occurred in villages, he was believed to control them with his spiritual energy. It is also said that sick people would recover just by his gaze. Being a lover of knowledge, Falgunanda developed a script known as Lekhe Chinju for his native language. Using this script, he created religious texts for performing rituals and ceremonies. His teachings are timeless. His messages help people become kind, virtuous, and righteous. He once said, "The greatest cultivation in this world is devotion to the Supreme." One should always serve their parents and teachers. Gambling is not acceptable. One should be afraid of committing sins. Breaking someone's trust is a grave mistake. One should always practice hospitality, fire rituals, penance, and charity. Studying religious scriptures brings peace and satisfaction. At that time, poverty was prevalent in his society, mainly due to extravagant spending on feasts and celebrations. He taught people not to waste money unnecessarily in the name of festivals or weddings and advised against taking dowries. He also emphasized cleanliness and hygiene. Spiritual leaders understand the cycle of life and death. Aware of his final days, Falgunanda bid farewell to temples, rivers, hills, and other places before leaving. He wished to take his last breath in the lap of the Himalayas. While walking toward his destination, he reached a place called Patale, where he suddenly felt unwell. Chanting Om 3 times, he departed from this world.